Thank you all for tuning in and logging on to another episode of Illuminati News Hour right here on Illuminati Radio. I'm your host, I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. If you are new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bells, and make sure you guys hit that like button. This has been a paid video from donation from Pat Blackman. I'd like to thank you, Sister Pat Blackman, for sending me the donation for this video. If you all have any special request videos that you want me to do, celebrities you want me to do a video on, YouTubers you want me to do a video on, or particular topics you want me to drop some understanding on, it's a small donation of $5. The donation link is in the description box below. Alright, so let me tell you something, people. She wants to know about Alwx Jones. Let me tell you what Alwx Jones is. Alwx Jones is the same thing Kwame Brown is. Kwame Brown is the same thing Tariq Nasheed is. Tariq Nasheed, I'm sitting here naming all these different names. I shouldn't be naming all these different names, but I got to name these different names so that you guys can know who's a shield and who is paid off and who's not. Let me tell you something. You can tell Alwx Jones is paid off because he speaks about stuff that don't even make sense. Like underground bunkers. Have anybody seen an underground bunker? And I'm not talking about what, you know what I'm saying, so-called agents that, you know what I'm saying, secretly showed you underground. Secretly showed you an underground bunker. Let me tell you something, people. Ain't no such thing as no agent turned now truther. Ain't no such thing as somebody who passed their soul through the fire to Moloch turned truther. Because once you are in that field, once you pass your soul through the fire to Moloch, once you become an agent, always a damn agent. The same way, you know what I'm saying, an FBI agent goes into being into the mafia. Is that a mafioso? Or is that an agent of the FBI? It's still an FBI agent. It's just an FBI agent that infiltrated the mafia by going into the mafia, portraying to be a mafioso. You see many movies. You know what I'm saying? You know, and this is what, you know what I'm saying, and by them, let me tell you something. His time was up on social media. That was part of his ritual, you know what I'm saying, by them banning him from YouTube, by them banning him from all social media. Actually, that gave him more, how can I put this? That gave him more certification, because people who followed him is now going to follow him even more, because, you know what I'm saying, you guys say, oh, he got to be telling the truth. If they ban him from YouTube, he got to be telling the truth. If they ban him from Facebook, no. All Alwx Jones do is sell you all sorts of endorsements that he is promoting. You know what I'm saying? Like camping equipment, you know what I'm saying, and survival gear, and, you know what I'm saying? Like, you preparing for what? The only survival we should be preparing for is the survival when Christ comes back. He is going to destroy everything that is not of him. You understand? I'm going to say it like this. The only survival that we should be worried about, I know Alwx Jones, he pushes, oh, it's going to be a famine of water. Well, the Israelites, the elite, the elect of Israel is going to be safe. It's going to be drinking water. The elect of Israel is going to be eating food. Everybody else, no matter how much you store up, that don't mean nothing. Because you're going to have robbers and looters coming in to rob and loot you. So come on, people. He uses fear. He uses fear to gain money from his, you know what I'm saying? The Bible says in Amos chapter 3, I believe it's 3 verse 6, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. This Negro, well, not a Negro, but Alwx Jones, he uses fear to gain an audience. He uses fear to gain people to buy his products and services. And by him getting banned from social media, that even gave him more of a bigger platform. Because now you got people searching for him. And when they search for him, you best believe they subscribing to wherever he's at. You know what I'm saying? To hear what? To hear more scare tactics. Because that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he said some things about Sandy Hook. You know what I'm saying? That's what these fake truthers do. You know what I'm saying? These fake truthers, you know what I'm saying? They give you one piece of good information, and then the rest of the information is trying to sell and swindle you into buying things which you don't even need. You see what I'm saying, people? Oh, we got to get survival gear. It's gonna be a war. The war has already begun. Do you know what the war is? The war of your minds. You understand? Do you know what World War III is? I know people say, oh, you know what I'm saying? Alex Jones talks about World War III. Do you know what World War III is? You're in it. You're in it. And it's the war of your minds. What you think the vaccines is going to do? Take over your minds. What you think that Q-tip that goes up in your damn nostril, all the way in your brain. What you think is on that Q-tip, people, is the war of your minds. They want your mind because that is the mark of the beast. In the book of Revelations, you know what I'm saying? He causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, to receive a mark in thy forehead. Read the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? It don't take a rocket scientist to see this, people. You listening to Alex Jones talking about, oh, we got to get an underground bunker. We got to do this. We got to do that. You ain't got to do nothing but stay black and seek the Most High. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're in World War III, people. We are in World War III. Read the book of Matthew, chapter 24. And listen to what Christ is telling you. All of the characteristics, everything that Christ said in the book of Matthew, chapter 24, is going on right now as we speak. But what does it say at the end of that? Of what Christ said? He who endure to the end, the saved shall be saved. So if you want to be saved out of World War III, Christ says, he who endure to the end. Endure through all of this that's going on. If you endure through the end, you shall be saved. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I hope that answered your question, Pat Blackman. I want to thank you for that donation for this video, Miss Pat Blackman. You know what I'm saying? Alex Jones is a shield, and you know what I'm saying? He's paid off just like all of the other fake truthers who are paid off to just give you one piece of good information, and the rest of the time he just, you know what I'm saying, spend that swindling and selling you things that you don't need. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. I hope that answered your question, Miss Pat Blackman. Thank you for the donation for this video. If any of you all have any special request videos that you want me to do, celebrities you want me to do a video on, YouTubers you want me to do a video on, particular topics you want me to drop some understanding on, there's a small donation of $5. The donation link is in the description box below. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. That's going to wrap it up. I want to thank you all for tuning in, logging on to Illuminati News Hour, right here at Illuminati Radio. I am your host. I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. If you are new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop this breaking news on you. Hit that like button if you're enjoying this content. Till next time, stay tuned. God bless you all.